Hello world! WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of EEPower. Now, to start off the bat, I just want to say that there's not really much in the way of resources that I have right now. For instance, I need a lot more gold, copper would be a plus, and tin would be, well, it's needed. Tin is definitely needed, and I will need, basically I need a lot of ores and a lot of the general stuff, so I'm probably going to need to tool up and then bring a bunch of raw resources with me down to get stuff started. Now, before I say anything else, I want to say that I've been thinking about it long and hard, and it would be currently impossible, rather unfeasible, for me to do both an SSP and an SMP series. So thank you very much to all those people who have offered me a server spot, but that is currently not possible for me to take up right now because I think it would be best if I continue with the SSP. Maybe later on in like half a year or so. I'm not even sure if I'll be continuing then. I'll want to be able to try both, but I currently don't have the time. Anywho, let's go onwards to more important stuff. Now, I do have a bunch of clay with me, so I'm going to start electrifying it and getting a bunch of bricks because we're going to need that for, I think it's important. It probably has to do with coal coke. Yes, that's what it is. I'm going to be making one of those awesome things. And of course, I forget what it's called as soon as I start talking about it. It's how it is, I guess. Anyways, what I think I'm going to start doing is basically gather a bunch of seeds using all of this seedy stuff I have right now. I'm going to be very seedy right now. And then just break a bunch of this stuff, get more seeds, and then... man, I'm horrible at this. And then eventually make an actual farm with the extra seeds that I have, because currently I don't have much in the way of seeds. As you can see, I don't have much. It will improve as I continue, but without further ado, I'm just going to continue this, get enough seeds, and then make a little farm area. Okay, I only really gained on net 8 seeds, so I'm guessing that's going to have to do. I don't really have much in the way of anything else. Anywho, so what we'll probably do is just turn this little area into a nice 8-block farm. It'll be a nice starting point at least to continue and expand onwards when I actually have more stuff. Now, to protect this area, we're going to actually need to make a bunch of fences. We're going to need, what, 3 aside, then we're going to need actually 4 aside. That's 16, subtract 1. Let's see what the fence gate actually is. That only creates 1. So what's the fence actually made of? The fence, okay. So I need pretty much 16 of those. I'm just going to make a bunch of random ones, see if I get 16 off the back. Probably not. Let's just go with that. No. Be nice to me, random number generator. That was 10 and I need more. Let's try this. This should be enough. Obviously, I cannot count because we got 16. Okay, now with this, we're going to need to make a fence. And then we'll have a nice little farm area once we actually plow, or rather till our fields. That just sounds weird. Okay. Place, place, place. Then we'll bring these around. And then once we get these done, we'll actually plant all of our stuff. Okay, good. Now, random animals shouldn't come in here, though I'm not sure if spiders can climb these. I'm hoping not, but I'm pretty sure that they actually can, so I'm just going to leave it to whether someone wants to actually be nice to me, though that's probably not going to happen anytime soon whatsoever. Now let's throw this in and throw all of this away. We won't need our dirt again. We'll probably convert this stuff into food. Hate when that fails me. Okay, we got one extra wheat, and we actually have one more, so that will be good. So 9 pieces of bread plus some cooked pork chops. I'll do the cooked pork chops first. And if we sort everything, we should have enough stuff to go onwards. Now we will bring the birch wood and we'll bring a bunch of charcoal so that we can actually have stuff to work with, and maybe just for fun, we'll just refill our clay supply right in there. Put those away and find a bloody cave. So what we're going to want to get is as much stuff as humanly possible. So all of the ores that we see, once we see it, we grab it. And also we're probably going to need to go get a bit more than just the random ores. Also, speaking of random stuff, I'm going to actually need to go out to the ocean and grab some water because I'm pretty sure it's going to be needed a lot. Speaking about random, desert next to a river biome that seems like the size of Manhattan. I don't get that at all. I really do not get that. Anyways, let's move onwards and actually jump down into the caves. Okay, now first things first, I noted that it's probably best that I actually make some stone pickaxes instead of all that other stuff, because, you know, it's better and safer to use stone pickaxes, especially when I will need to eventually go back and gather some more stuff. Meaning, if I use my iron pickaxe, it will be very, very, very bad form if I happen upon diamonds and a creeper is coming after me, which would be a bad thing. But it's not like anything like that would ever happen, no. Okay, saltpeter. I'm pretty sure saltpeter is not used for much. Saltpeter ore looks very, very odd. Saltpeter dust. Okay, let's check saltpeter. It is used in not much. Now let's see saltpeter dust, which is equally useless, but you can get it if you actually have like a, I'm not sure, a fortune pickaxe or, what is it? Silk touch. Yes, silk touch. Silk touch would be useful. Now, we're actually going to need a lot of coal as well as all the other stuff, though the main thing that we actually need are the copper and the tin. Tin is the main thing that we don't have, and eventually, once we manage to strip this land dry, we'll have to go and get the gold stuff. Now, I find it kind of cheating that that mini-map is managing to show that it's actually light out, so maybe there's something that can change it. Let's see, maybe it shows light. Well, whatever. It's not like it matters too much. Okay, now those things are starting to annoy me, so judging by the amount of zombie groans that I'm hearing, they probably heard one of my jokes. Judging by the amount of groans I'm actually hearing, it probably means that I am close to some sort of zombie spawners. Let's actually check this. We get... And it's probably not worth clogging our inventory bag. So, I'll attempt to get this coal, and if I get driven crazy due to all of the zombie growls, I'll probably have to check on whether I can actually find out the source of said growls and rectify it. Okay, that's done. Let's actually find some zombies. Then again, we can always go with the flint and gravel because we're going to need quite a bit of that in the future. Now, it's coming from this general direction. So that's a safe bet to start. And it'll probably link with a main cave system eventually. Up! We got a dungeon. Yep, here we go. Okay, now I'm probably going to want to actually keep this dungeon intact, because I think there might be a way to absorb its souls or something. Do I even have... Is Shadow's Soulstone on this? Probably not. And it's probably the wrong name anyways. Okay. Back! Vile demon! Haha! Haha. Also, this is probably a good source of experience. Probably a better way for experience, actually, now that I think of it. Okay. Done. Done. Let's light this place up suboptimally. Trying to listen. Okay, from this way. Okay, found the other cave system. Probably only a little bit of a cave, so can't really call it a cave system until... Oh, it's a cave system. Okay, so we found the continuation. That's not too shabby. Let's go. Ooh. We got some wooden ties as well, and this music disc will definitely come in handy, though the other stuff might just be clogging up the inventory. I might as well collect all the music discs now that I think of it. There's no point not to. Eventually we're going to want to get some sort of like jazzy music or something similar. I mean, why not? Okay. So copper, dirt, more copper, more dirt, more coal, more iron, more lots of stuff. So let's see how much of the minimal stuff we have right now. Not really much. So... Now, I believe the coke oven, that's what the bloody thing is called. I believe the coke oven is able to run on, let's just check the charcoal. Charcoal, I believe the coke oven can make charcoal, if you put like wood in. Now the thing is how long it takes to actually do so. If it takes too long, it might not even be worth it to go and do so. Oh well. It's not like it matters right now. I can figure that stuff out, but I'm thinking that coal I'm going to try to reserve as best as I can for all the industrial craft stuff. That will require the compressed coal plate stuff. I'm not even sure what it's called. Carbon fiber plates. And also probably some other things that will require all of that carbon stuff. So let's check. What requires this? Pretty much a lot of stuff. So shaped, nanosaber. I'm gonna need glowstone. I have no idea what that is, so it's probably some sort of attack thing. I'll look at that later because I probably make a complete fool of myself by trying to explain what the hell it is if I do not know, well, what the hell it is. Bat in the way. Oh no, oh my god. Oh my... Is that... It has to be creeper. It just had to be a creeper in diamond armor, and I had to place my workbench because I'm like that. Okay, let's go up here, see what's here, see if we can find... no, it's not worth killing the Enderman right now. We do not have any armor whatsoever, and it's one of those enemies where you want armor, or else it's going to really give you a bad day. Okay, we got a lot of more stuff. So I'm guessing we'll take some more of this. Then I'll try to battle Lord Creeper of the Gold Armor. And I don't think there's currently any way to revert gold armor or anything similar back to its original, 5 pieces of gold. I think it was wearing an entire suit of armor, because that's just not fair. When I want to battle a creeper, I want to battle it where I can actually kill the bloody thing and not risk immediate death. You know, the finer points in life. Okay, we'll go that way later, but let's attack that thing after turning... Oh, there's the Enderman. I do not want to fight you. Then again... Thank you. Now let's see what's down here. Nothing really of note. Then again, there is lava. Like I said, nothing of note. Okay, moving onwards, let's go and battle that Lord Creeperface. I shall call you Lord Creeperface of the You Just Bloody Despawned. That's just not fair. I was actually looking forward to it. It brings a tear to my eye. Okay. Guess since it's... Oh my gosh. Spiders. There has to be spiders. There always is spiders. Shut up, spiders. If only I could actually beat that map. Okay, so... A steadfast drone. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Let's gather our gear and see what the rest of this stuff holds. Another steadfast drone. Okay, so we got more wheat, creosote oil, silver ingot, and a drone. 2 drones, in fact, and a saddle. Our inventory is clogged right now, so we're going to have to... mess with it a bit. Maybe it can go into our backpack as I proceed to drop my backpack. Yes, it can. Okay, so that makes things a bit easier. Tin cannot go in there. Silver can, so why cannot this tin go in? Did I say that right? Why cannot this tin go in? Okay, let's save the location so that we can see it again. Look for anything else. These steadfast drones I'm going to have to research a bit, because it looks like a promising thing from Extra Bees add-on. I've actually never used a steadfast... Well, never actually used Extra Bees before, so that kind of helps a little bit in my ineptitude. You know, the usual. It's probably one of those random exploding bees, knowing Sengir and that. Then again, seeing as this is not Tech-It, I shouldn't have any worry about any exploding bees that just come jumping out of the beehive and going ooga 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 ooga. Yes, that might need some translation saying, let me just get my bee translator out. It means you're royally screwed. Thank you very much, Captain Obvious. Anytime. Onwards into victory and a very painful death. Okay. I'll gather the surrounding ores and then tackle downstairs, because that looks fun. Okay. Already, someone does not look very happy about me. I do not know why. It's not like he actually has eyes. In fact, why can the skeleton actually see me? I don't understand that. Speaking of which, hey there, how are you? Creeper face. Oh, you were a skeleton all along. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, why was the creeper wearing armor? Crud. Crikey, crikey, crikey. I'm turning Aussie. That's not good. I do not want to turn Aussie. I'm Canadian, dang it. Get that through your head. Okay. Emergency. This is emergency. Okay, try to think. Eh? Okay, I'm all better. Let's move onwards. Let's make you explode. Probably destroying some of the ore, but still receiving a lot of it, so it doesn't matter too much. What are you looking at? That's right. You're not looking at anything. 'Cause you're a bat. You have no eyes. I think that's a fact, right? Okay, I'm probably going a little off kilter. Get out of my way, bat! You're driving me batty. Okay. Creeper! And I kind of killed the bat right there. Okay, this silver kind of looks important, so I might as well get it. And then we'll be able to actually get stuff. Okay, so talking about some of my plans that I'm going to need to do when I actually get stuff up and running, meaning actually having enough ores to do stuff, I'm probably going to get those seeds, make enough to actually make some sort of automated seed farm. Yes, a seed farm. Yes, that's something I'll need to do. It's going to require like a wheat harvester. So let's check. Wheat harvest. Let's check a harvester. Maybe you actually have something. Pumpkin, rubber tree, cacti, sugar. There's probably something there I can look on the wiki later to find out. You do not need to tell me the name of it because I already would have found out. Don't worry, it's not like I hate you. It's that I feel... Yeah, I don't like where this is going. I'm probably going to lose a lot of people anyways. Iron. What I'm going to do after I get all of that stuff is we're going to need to, well, make that wheat farm for one. For two, we're going to want to make a peat bog because that will be one of our main sources of actual usable energy. Now, also, I want to figure out how to get that Buildcraft energy storage unit complete. Ouch. Because the Buildcraft energy storage unit requires liquid redstone, which is going to be require a lot of affluence for one. Do you go in here? Yes, you do. Yes, they fixed that. Haha. Okay. I'm not going to go there. Anyways, it's going to require a lot of liquid redstone for one, and also for number two, I don't really have the Buildcraft energy required or the thermal expanse. That is really annoying. Or the thermal expansion network, which requires Buildcraft energy currently to actually make any of that. Now, also I should mention, redstone, I don't exactly have that. I've got a grand total of 9 redstone, so that's not exactly going to be very helpful when I try to make that blasted device. Now, as you probably know by now, I'm one for actually trying to be as efficient as possible, and I probably spieled about this enough already in previous episodes, but I might as well say it right now. I hate wasting energy. For instance, the Buildcraft engines waste energy like it's no one's business. It's pretty much like you're going up to someone saying, "Hey, do you want some energy? I've got some, but it's a bit wasteful." And the person just slaps you in the face saying, "No, none of your business. Get away from me." Probably a bit of a tangent right there, I gotta confess, but well, I think you got the point. Yep, do not walk up to Way in the middle of a street because you may get slapped. I think that's what he was trying to go for. Not exactly, but if you want to think like that, go ahead. I won't blame you. Probably a little bit, but it won't hurt too much. Usually I actually hit the face. Okay, let's go onwards. Go back this way. I'm thinking we can continue that Hall of Monstrosity. I think this is the beginning of the Great Hall of Monstrosity of the Golden Plated Creeper, which would have actually been awesome if it was a creeper and not a skeleton who decided that he did not like me. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Another thing I was going to look for is a slime chunk. Meaning, actually getting those slimy little stuff to get to me. Now, it is a bit of an awkward sound, so I'll try to murder the thing as quickly as possible because I don't like people getting the wrong impression about me. These videos aren't that fun, let's just say. Okay, so going onwards. Okay, it's this way. as the audience realizes that Way is trying to be quiet because if he opened his mouth again, he'd really be annoying. Okay. Hey, I found you. Come back here. Okay, got one slimy. Not much else in that regards. Okay, I guess one is great. Do not peek. I'm trying to change. Okay, what to do, we got... Oh my god! I said don't peek! Apparently, it's a creepy peeker. Next time, I'm actually going to draw the curtain, because that was not a very nice affair to happen. Okay. Now, what was I trying to do before Mr. Creeper decided that I was not very nice to him? Maybe running away. Running away would be a good idea to do. Okay. Good idea to do. I cannot believe I'm actually saying this. Way, you cannot grammar today. Why are you even talking? Let's get this stuff. See if, how much do we have? We don't really have much, but when we actually macerate all of this, we should have a sufficient quantity to actually do some more stuff than what we were doing before. We won't be able to actually do anything like make gold or etc., but these rubies will actually come in handy when we're making the energy crystals because we won't have to use our diamonds to make those stuff. Get away, exploding zombie. Thank you very much. Okay, more copper, there's more iron. Maybe we can get some apatite. I don't really have the appetite for it, but we're going to need it if we are to make a tree farm eventually, which we're going to need a thermionic fabricator to do. That means we're going to need to at least make 2 buildcraft engines, and we're actually, if I can stop saying actually, we're going to need to go out to get all of that fun stuff. Now we got 3 apatite, iron, sword. Okay. Thank you. Okay, now you're just standing still. That's not fun. Oh my god! Okay, pausing. Okay, had to pause because I need to think. If I get hit again, I'm dead. So I'm gonna have to make sure I don't get hit. So when I turn around, I'm going to try to kill the skeleton, then go for the zombie. Oh! Skeleton's already dead. Okay, so I gotta ask myself, why, oh why, do you play on hardcore when you just know that stuff is going to happen and decide to just kick you where it hurts? Well, I answer myself, because that was freaking awesome. Ha ha! I should have made a backup. That would have been very smart to do. But then again, it wouldn't hold anything if I actually make backups. I mean, there's no fun in that if I make... Anyways, no backups were harmed in the making of this video. Okay, with that being said, I'm thinking that after I kill a few more of these things and get this ruby, I'll end this episode with a bit of a, I'm not sure, would you call that a highlight or a low light or just a lights out? I'm guessing with a lights out. So, dang, my heart's beating that fast. Ooh, something's down there. Well, what we're going to do is end it now, and next episode we'll just take a quick peek what's down there, have some fun with it. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of EEPower. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. WayofTime here, signing off. Have a wonderful day.